Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the board. Welcome. Today we are here to address the growing concerns about how our children are using digital media in the 21st century. Parents are worried that their children are using digital media inappropriately and are not censoring what they are sending to one another. From cell phones and computers to gaming systems, our children are growing up in a world where technology is continually advancing. And let's face it, technology is here to stay. So instead of isolating our children from using it, let's embrace the use of technology by teaching our children when to use it and how to use it appropriately. We as teachers and as parents must teach our children how to be good digital citizens. We would like to share with you tools and approaches both parents and schools can use to educate our children to be safe and responsible digital citizens. An author by the name of Mike Ribble has written 2 books on digital citizenship called Digital Citizenship in Schools and Raising a Digital Child. In these books, he talks about the 9 themes of digital citizenship. Today, we are going to discuss these 9 elements to help us teach our children how to use technology appropriately and responsibly. The first element is called digital access. All people, including children, teens, and young adults, and people with special needs, should have access to technology. Technology should be available in businesses, schools, libraries, or even at home. When placing computers in your home, make it easy to monitor your children's usage by placing computers in a central location, such as in a den or family room. Create a login page for your child so that he or she can only go on sites that you feel are appropriate. The next element is called digital commerce. Parents need to discuss when it is appropriate to buy or sell items online. Make children aware of the issues that can go with using non-secure sites. Discuss the dangers of giving out personal information such as social security numbers and bank account numbers. Next is digital communication. There are many digital communication methods available for our children to use, such as cell phones, instant messaging, and blogging. These are all great devices as it gives us the opportunity to communicate and collaborate with anyone from anywhere and at any time. But we need to let our children know when and where to use these communication technologies. Know who your children are communicating with. You may want to keep a list of your child's contacts and monitor the content of the conversations. Discuss such issues as bullying, peer pressure, sexting, and the possible and physical psychological effects that they can have on others. Digital literacy. The first step to being a good digital citizen is to learn about technology before using it. Parents and educators can be good role models for children by using technology in an appropriately and meaningful way. Let your children know that the technologies that they learn are valuable. Ask them to share with you the sites they visit. Ask them to show you how to use what they've learned in school and how they are applying it to everyday use. Encourage and embrace their use of technology for schoolwork, homework, and other appropriate uses, such as keeping in touch with distant relatives or maybe researching special interests such as music, the arts, and others. Digital etiquette. Let your children know when it is and is not an appropriate time to use a cell phone, MP3 player, or other digital devices. Ask them to consider who they may be bothering when using these digital devices. For example, you shouldn't be talking to a friend on your cell phone while at the movies. Also, setting restrictions lets your children know that you value special time with family. For instance, by keeping dinner time, family time. No cell phones or MP3 players allowed at the dinner table. The same manners that are used when speaking with your teacher and parents and so on should be applied when using digital media. Always be polite and courteous when communicating with others, whether texting, instant messaging, or blogging. Digital law. Parents and educators need to address illegal use of technology such as plagiarism and illegal downloading of music and movies. Also, remind your children that stealing anyone's identity or property is unethical. Children also have to be aware of the material that they are sharing with others. For example, sexually explicit material is against the law and is punishable. Digital rights and responsibilities. Parents and educators need to discuss with children their basic digital rights as well as how to be responsible digital citizens. Let children know what is expected of them when given a computer, cell phone, or any other kind of digital device to use. Talk to them about sending material that is questionable. If they have to think about it, chances are they shouldn't be sending it. Remember that once something is posted, there is no way of getting it back, and it becomes available for many to see. Let children know that they should report any inappropriate messages or images to a trusted adult. Digital health and wellness. Parents and educators need to be aware of the physical discomfort, for example, repetitive stress and eye strain, as well as possible addiction to technology use. Set limitations and stand by them. You may want to set a different amount of computer time for your child when doing homework or an assignment than when they are on the computer for playing and socializing. Make sure children are able to handle the responsibilities that come with using digital technology. Encourage a good balance of activity between the use of technology, schoolwork, outdoor sports and play, and face-to-face socializing. Digital security. It is important that every technology has protection, for example, virus protection and firewalls, and these protections are kept up to date. Let your children know which sites are safe to go on. Remind them to never open mail from a sender who they do not know, as it may contain a virus which can ruin the computer. Also remind them to never give out personal information and to password protect files and personal accounts managed online. Another security measure that you may want to check out is your phone company's parental control options. Many wireless phone companies have such features as content filters, call and message blocking, usage allowance, time restrictions, blocked numbers, and trusted numbers. By keeping in mind these 9 elements, you can help your child to use technology appropriately. By staying informed of what your child is doing, it is the best precaution you can take in keeping your child safe and ensuring that they are responsible digital citizens. Thank you for coming and listening to our presentation.